Okay, guys, fire extinguishers and the use of the right way on a job. There's 5 different kinds of fire extinguishers. You can't just pick up a fire extinguisher and put out a fire. Depends on what kind of fire it is, on what kind of extinguisher you need to use. Okay, fire extinguishers are not created equal. Some are to be used solely for combustion and flammable liquids like grease or gasoline or oil or an oil-based paints, and others are for like flammable metals. And there's also multi-purpose fire extinguishers, the most popular ones, and they can be used on most types of home fires, house fires. The 5 primary types of fire extinguishers have the unique symbol to help you identify their purpose. If you have a letter A on the extinguisher, it's for use of ordinary metals like cloth, wood, or paper. And if it has a letter B on it, you use that for combustible and flammable liquid fires like a grease fire or gasoline fire, oil or oil-based paints. But if it has a letter C on it, it's a Class C fire extinguisher, and it's used as an agent that doesn't conduct electricity and are used for electrical equipment like appliances, refrigerator, or stove, freezer, that kind of fire. Um, the tools are an equipment is plugged into an outlet, even a microwave. And often found in factories, these are to be used in flammable materials, the ones with the D. And if it has a K on the extinguisher, it's generally found in commercial kitchens, like in restaurants, cafeterias, catering businesses, for example, and for the use of vegetable oils or animal oils and fats in cooking appliances. It is recommended for residential kitchens kept in Class K fire extinguisher on hand. So that's the 5 different extinguishers. Did you know there is that many? I didn't. A multi-purpose fire extinguisher may be the BC or the ABC, and it can be used on many types of home fires. Hardware and home improvement stores carry the multi-purpose fire extinguishers that cover the Class A through the Class C. When purchasing a fire extinguisher, always look for the UL listed or the ULC listed. The label to ensure it is certified to be used in naturally recognizing testing laboratories. Keep in mind that the fire extinguishers vary from the size and the weight. And be sure to select the largest fire extinguisher you can safely and comfortably operate. Fire extinguishers labels can be confusing if you're not familiar with the lingo. The number before the A represents a multiple of 1.25 or 1 1/4 gallons of water, whereas a number before the B represents a multiple of the area and size of the square feet of fire to be extinguished. Confusing? For example, a fire extinguisher classified as 1A or 10BC indicates it provides the equivalent of 1 1/4 gallons of water applied on the Class A fire. The number 10 indicates it can extinguish Class B fires up to 10 square feet in size, and the C indicates that it can be used for Class C fires. And identifying an exit escape route. You should always have a fire extinguisher in your house that you chose in case of a fire, but also have a designated area for everybody in the house to meet, like the neighbor's house or the garage, someplace away from the house. Before operating a fire extinguisher, you have more than one evacuation path. If you can, like some people don't have very many windows and maybe only one door. Maybe they only have two doors, or maybe they don't even have a garage. Different places to get in and out of, you know. If you cannot put out the fire, you need to exit safely. Keep this in mind when you pick up a storage spot for your fire extinguishers. In case of a fire, always call the fire department first before attempting to put out the fire, or make sure someone else is calling them. Only attempt to put out a fire if it is containable in a small area. Now, if it's a big fire, just call the fire department and go to a safe area. Safety matters. To discharge a fire extinguisher, most fire extinguishers operate in the same way. You stand 6 to 8 feet away from the fire and remember the word pass. P stands for pull the pin on the fire extinguisher. A stands for the extinguisher's nozzle on the hose low toward the base of the fire. And A, squeeze the handle or the lever to distinguish the fire extinguisher. And then S, sweep the nozzle back and forth. Keep the fire extinguisher aimed to the base of the fire and move side to side until the flames are extinguished. Monitor the situation. After the flames appear to be out, monitor the fire area and make sure it don't reignite. And if the fire does reignite, repeat the pass. Pull the extinguisher, spray until the fire goes out. Keep in a safe place. Once the fire is out, if you are unable to extinguish the fire, leave the scene and find a place out where out of reach of the fire. Your family's escape plan should be including outside meeting places, such as a neighbor's house or the street sign or the mailbox across the street from your house. Someplace safe. I hope this helps somebody learn something about fire extinguishers. And if you do not have one, it's time to go to purchase one for your home, for your safety and the safeties of others, especially if you live in an apartment. Remember, God loves you, and so do I. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Ta-ta for now.